Have you ever wondered how technology has evolved? How were computers created? Let's find out. Welcome to Simplified, where answers make sense. Let's go back 1 million years ago, when fire was discovered. This moment has been one of the most important discoveries in human history. It was the first major step towards technological advancement, and it changed the way humans interacted with their environment. Fire revolutionized human civilization as it provided a way to cook food, create tools, and even ward off predators. The use of fire enabled humans to survive in harsher environments and eventually spread across the world. Another major turning point in human history was the Neolithic Revolution, as it marked the transition from foraging to agriculture. This allowed people to create permanent settlements and develop more complex societies and introduce concepts such as division of labor, specialization, and trade. Irrigation was one of the earliest steps in technology development, as it allowed farmers to grow crops in areas that were not normally suitable for agriculture. As a result of these early steps, humans were able to build civilizations that have continued to evolve over time. Let's now jump back to the early 18th century. In 1700, machines that were able to produce static electricity were introduced for the first time. 50 years later, in 1752, Benjamin Franklin flew a kite with a metal tip into a thunderstorm. This way, he proved that lighting is a form of electricity. Thanks to this experiment, Franklin is credited for the discovery of electricity. Electricity was introduced to people in the late 19th century. The first electric street lights were installed in London in 1878. The one inventor that has to be mentioned when we talk about electricity is of course none other than Nikola Tesla. Tesla developed an alternating current motor system of AC power generation. The AC system became the official power supply in the USA. Now, in case you're like, what the heck is an AC system? Let's quickly explain that. Electricity is alternating in nature, which means that the direction of the flow is constantly changing. It moves multiple times every second, like a river that flows downstream, then upstream, then downstream, and so on. Direct current, DC, and alternating current, AC, are the two main ways that it can be employed. DC is a constant, uninterrupted electrical current that never reverses course. AC can have its flow adjusted by passing it via a transformer, which is a set of two coils. Midway through the 18th century, the majority of electrical engineers believed that only DC power was useful for any purpose and that AC had no practical application. They had not figured out an efficient way to use the AC. The DC system, however, lost power over long distances and used high voltage, making it extremely dangerous. After many trials, Tesla discovered how to make AC work, by combining alternating currents to create a rotating magnetic field. While one current would be at its maximum positive value, the other would be at its maximum negative value. Our world has changed because of the AC motor, which today is the most widely used electrical machine. This technology is used in numerous products, including electronic timepieces, household appliances, and industrial fans. Another revolutionary discovery was the steam engine. This might not seem as a crucial moment now, but at that time it was a remarkable invention. In 1765, James Watt developed the first machine that could convert heat into mechanical energy. The steam engine made it possible to build railways, which greatly improved transportation. Trains could travel long distances at faster speeds than ever before. People and goods could be transported across the country in a matter of days instead of weeks or months. Same applies to water travel, thanks to steamboats, which allowed for faster and more efficient travel on waterways. The steam engine used in steamboats was similar to that used in trains. It used the power of steam to turn a paddle wheel that propelled the boat through the water. They helped to connect countries and continents in ways that were previously impossible. While the steam engine may seem like an ancient relic today, its legacy lives on in the modern transportation systems that connect us all. Thank you for watching. We'll see you again in part 2, where we'll discover together the first modern means of communication. And don't forget to subscribe.